Go.
I'm making another WorldBox, the history of WorldBox video. Again, it's not actually the history of WorldBox because in my last video, I was like, then it rained, and then it stopped, and then it rained fire, but then it rained water, and then it started raining acid. So obviously it's not actually the real history of WorldBox, although I'm doing it again with different parts.
Okay.
So now the world was just lava now. Because that's how the earth formed.
Yes.
It was just like a ball of hot, like, lava. Actually, I think all lava is hot. I guess the lava that is turned to rock is still hot because it was before lava. So now I just need to make this lava everywhere. Because that's what actually happened. Like, actually, how the earth formed. I don't know how the earth formed, but when the earth formed, it was just a ball of magma and lava. And obviously it didn't have any life, except for maybe lava monsters. Those won't be born for another 1,000 years. I said another 1,000 years, but when it gets to another 1,000 years, there will be lava monsters. No, obviously everything was lava, but then the lava cooled down. So now I have to do all of that again. But this time with hails.
There's lava, then hail all over the lava.
No, hills.
Hills. Oh, sorry.
Pause the video.
Pause the video.
It's going to take way too long to actually record. Is it unpaused?
Yep.
And now the world cooled off. There are still things like meteors hitting the world. Yeah, there's literally no asteroid belt, so there's just a bunch of meteors flying into the world, creating a bunch of fire.
What do you mean by asteroid belt? If there was an asteroid belt, the meteors would get stuck in the asteroid belt?
Then after 1,000 years, there were lava monsters. Born out of all of the fire and lava.
Wow.
But actually, those weren't suitable to this environment because they didn't have enough fire. They created their own fire, but they couldn't. But the only thing that they could eat is fire, and they couldn't eat that fire. It was like trying to eat yourself. They could eat the fire, but they would die from it. And then a bunch of asteroids hit them, and then the lava monsters were extinct. For some reason, there's a bunch of asteroids hitting this one area, and it didn't stop for like another 100 years. Once it finally did stop, then everything else just turned into microcellular or cellular or multicellular organisms and just single cellular organisms or just single celled organisms. And also water. Because again, like in the last video, I said it was aliens. This time I also think that it's aliens. Now there's water allowing for multicellular and cellular organisms live. Like all of these things. Although they could starve to death because they don't have any prey and they were carnivores. Well, then some new prey formed. So now they were both carnivores, so then they could eat each other and not starve to death. And they also had water. But then they also merged together and then they created a fly like last time. Then these flies breeded. Then there was an entire army of flies. And even lizards, who for some reason killed the flies. So then the flies killed the lizards. And also for some reason themselves. And also all the flies merged together to create sand.
Mhm.
And then the sand brought even more life, which were cats. These cats were panthers, lions, and cheetahs. Although soon there was going to be a lot more cats. And then there was soil from the cats.
Mhm.
And since the rock hasn't yet cooled down, this land was just on fire. And it was red because it was fire land, not normal land. Eventually it would cool off into savanna and then finally normal grasslands. Although that won't happen for another 100 years. But for now, there is just a bunch of infernal biome everywhere.
Mhm.
Then rain clouds came. And after 100 years, turned into savanna. And then the savanna was just turned into regular grassland. And now it was all normal grass. Obviously, still parts of the world was savanna, because parts of Earth are savanna. Also, I don't know why there are Earth things in WorldBox, because it's a different planet. And all these cats were rained on. So then they had to find shelter somewhere in the ecosystem. And then there was a group of of intelligent monkeys. Or not they're not yet intelligent, although they will be, and then they'll transform into humans.
Mhm.
Just like it does on Earth. And then there were dinosaurs. Because this game has for some reason earth creatures, although these won't be earth dinosaurs, these will be weird fire skull guy dinosaurs.
Oh.
Now there were dinosaurs that for some reason like couldn't move. And then a bunch of herbivorous dinosaurs, like these guys. These are not any earth dinosaurs. So these are represented with ginormous buffaloes. Kind of now look like woolly mammoths. And they killed the other carnivorous dinosaur. Now they're dying of fire damage. And then there was some other giant human-looking dinosaurs. And then they got destroyed by a bunch of asteroids. So pause the video.
Okay. Recording.
And now also, these rocks are still here.
Yeah.
For some reason, all of these asteroid rocks are still here. Then there was a giant bowling ball that some alien sent into Earth, which just destroyed everything and then exploded.
It's like a bowling bomb.
Then the aliens were just these crabs. Which all merged together and then summoned a Crabzilla. It just destroyed everything and then he immediately exploded.
I love Crabzilla.
So then the whole entire alien race just got destroyed because they all merged into a Crabzilla and then that Crabzilla just exploded. Then there were some bugs. Some intelligent bug race. Were building fires and expanding their entire kingdom, which was for some reason called Rocky B. Okir. They were hunting animals for food and building these weird hives. But then the monkeys finally evolved into humans. Then they declared war on the bug kingdom. And there's a glitch. Why is there a glitch happening? Save. 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 Oh, there. That hegemony? What's that? What is bad hegemony?
Question.
Now Earth was here. and then it glitched immediately again. Stop glitching. The game keeps glitching.
Oh.
Now my voice is glitching.
Why is your voice glitching?
I said the game keeps glitching.
Oh.
Also, for some reason, they're taking over a bunch of these kingdoms. But then they also nuked the entire kingdom that was taking over their kingdoms. Like 1,000 nukes. That somehow almost didn't kill them.
Hmm.
So now the fit is here. Now there's Rocky Bear Okir, which was taken over by the fit. Also apparently guided by peace, although they declared war on the bugs. So I don't know why they're guided by peace if they did that. And now there is another group of intelligent goblins. Once they have like 1 billion population. Because they reproduce insanely fast. There's also this one kingdom that had 2 population, now 3, now 4. But this one is just this one has just reproductivity that's insane. And then they declared war, and then the king went there. For some reason, this isn't on. There. Now the entire army of goblins are just destroying everything. And they took over Zen's of Death. Or wait, no, they took over this kingdom. This portion of a kingdom.
Nice.
Now they're supposed to be sending in their whole population because there's like 1,000 of them. Although they're not doing that. They obviously are going to win if they just send in their entire population, but they're sending in these blobs of army, which just keep getting destroyed by the humans. Because they're way weaker, although they reproduce way faster. Then they're, for some reason, almost take back their original city. There's just like this one guy here. And then they took over the city, and now they're taking it back. They didn't actually capture the city, they just like blew it up or something. They're sending like an actually decent army, which they didn't do that before for some reason. So now they can destroy the fit.
The fit.
Now this takes like 2 billion years. These goblins are just they keep they keep using their reproduction skills to try to get more population than humans, although they're not actually sending that population. Also now a giant army of goblins. And then for some reason then they took over this whole entire section of the map. And then they were just and then they just are sending in more armies. Wait, what? Why is this fire here? WorldBox things can't light stuff on fire. At least I don't think that they could. Where did this fire come from? Now they're just expanding the entire map. Why is there so many? Why is there so many humans over there? Now it's probably gonna last for like 25 years. And then they're sending in like the same population as like an army, and they're about to literally capture their entire city, Renan. No, they're not. And they're still sending in even more army. It's not really doing anything. Now I'm gonna actually give them an army to send. So now all of these guys are going to be in this army. And then the army is going to the fit. Which is, I think, more than 1,000 people inside of that army. So then after they finally take over this whole place, then that hegemony, which is for some reason taking like 24 years, then finally the fit, and then now they're it says they're forged by failure. And also now there are like nuclear bombs that are falling from the sky as asteroids. Which is destroying Zendas of Death Empire. And they're still here. And then they built a rocket ship. I can't see anything. There. Now they built they built a rocket ship and then left the entire planet. And then they took everyone to the rocket ship. And then they're on fire. What? Hey, stop being on fire. What are you guys doing? Well, they couldn't actually leave because the rocket ship is on fire. Then, like in last episode, weird stuff is gonna happen. Like, and then it rained. It's just gonna rain, and it's gonna rain acid. But they repaired the rocket ship, and now the fire needs to just go out. It's not, for some reason, not happening right now. Then the door opened. Then they're setting up a kingdom inside of the rocket ship for some reason. I guess technically they have food in there, so I guess that's why. They're going to need a lot of food to get there. And then they went to another planet. And this planet looks like a Four Cities planet. And then they made a whole new empire. No, no, stay there. No, stop trying to make a new empire. No, just get out of there. No, no, demolish. Yes, no. Eh, no, what? No. Erase you from existence. There. Also, what is this? Oh, Bug Tamer City again. Where are you back? I guess because you won the last Four Cities video. So now you're back. Also, I need to stabilize these populations.
Okay.
Like Cat City. Don't know what Cat City is. But I think they're gonna win. There's no one here, and they're building a tent. Who is chopping this tree? These guys are literally invisible. Stop the video.
Okay.
Stop recording.
Okay.